Good morning, everyone. This is Tim Lydon from ProFish joining you again this week. Today we're taking our show on the road. We have moved our production over to the Ivy City Tavern, which is across the street from ProFish in Ivy City, DC. Ivy City's been in business for approximately 5 years now, and anyone who's experienced dining at Ivy City certainly understands how great the food is here and how wonderful the atmosphere here is. And so we'd obviously like to give a shout out to Ivy City and have everybody, schedule a time to come down and visit Ivy City and Ivy City Tavern. The fish that we're going to be working with today is going to be Bronzini, and we are going to be joined shortly by Ben Lambert, who is a chef at Ivy City Tavern and will soon be taking over as the executive chef at the Point DC, new restaurant located on the waterfront on 2nd Street down by the Audi Stadium. So anyway, the fish that we are featuring this week is our Bronzini program. Now, the Bronzini program is something that we began at ProFish approximately 8 years ago, and the program began with us buying small amounts of fish from numerous importers, and it's expanded to the point now where we are importing fish directly from the Mediterranean, and specifically Turkey, 3 times a week. We carry 3 different size Bronzini, a 1 to 1 1/4 pound fish, a 1 1/2 pound fish, and then around a 1 3/4 to 2 pound fish. Now, what I'm going to be showing you today is the 3 different ways that you can purchase Bronzini from ProFish. First off, you can buy the fish whole, and when you get a whole fish, the scales are still on the fish, and the belly has not been cut open and the guts still remain inside. This is the least popular way of buying fish, but it is still available to you if you want to do all the work yourself. The next way, and a growing way that people are buying Bronzini, is scale and gutted. This is for the chef who's comfortable serving a whole fish with the head on and with the eyes looking at you and being able to do the full presentation, whether it's going to be on the grill or it's going to be baked or stuffed or whatever, but that fish will come to you head on, and we will remove the guts from inside. So that allows you to work with that fish immediately. The third way that we sell the fish, and the most popular, is a skin-on fillet. So as you can see, the fillets have been taken off the carcass, as we've done with other fish in the past, and what we do is we'll sell it to you skin-on, which is very versatile. It allows you to fry it, allows you to bake it, and allows you, again, to create that crispy skin effect if you put it into a hot pan. Now, a few of the characteristics of the Bronzini that's enjoyable: it's a mild, sweet-tasting fish. It's a flaky. It's probably got a similar taste to a red snapper, but again, extremely versatile. Easy to work with, and extremely enjoyable. So again, thank you for allowing me to introduce you to Bronzini, and now Ben Lambert's going to come in and show you the recipes that he works with when he is cooking these fish in 3 different ways. Thank you.
Thanks, Tim. And as Tim said, I'm Ben Lambert. I'm here cooking at Ivy City Tavern here. I'm helping out right now in anticipation for opening up the Point down in the Navy Yard, right behind Audi Field. Today we're going to be cooking some Bronzino. So ProFish Home Delivery here offers Bronzino in a couple different ways here. In this one over here, we just have the whole fish here. This one right here, they sell the fillets. And this one right here, they have it called dressed, where there's no bones inside of it. And this is something easy you can do. You can stuff the fish at home. So first, I guess we're going to display and use some ingredients that you just have lying around your house. Some of you might have herbs growing out in your garden. Might have a little bit of head of fennel, onions, lemons, just some easy ingredients that you can use to make the fish. So in order to do the Bronzino here, these are the large size Bronzinos. I think they're like 1,100 grams. And you're just going to spread out the fish, open it up here, and just put a little bit of salt and pepper on it. And then here I have a little bit of garlic, a little bit of onions, rosemary, some lemons. And this right here is just the tops of the fennel. This is something we have lying around that you don't normally use, but it imparts a lot of nice Mediterranean flavor to the dish. Some of you might think that it's really intimidating to do whole fish, but at Pro Fish here, they take all the bones and all the worry out of the fish for you. And you just take it right here and fold it over. You're gonna just put it on a baking tray and put a little olive oil on it. And this is dinner, really, really easy. I'm gonna take this and put it in an oven at around 350 degrees. And I'm gonna cook that for anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. I put the oil on the pan there just so it doesn't stick a little bit and gives a little bit of flavor to the fish. Then over here, we have this nice little fillet of Bronzini here. Already done. Bones are already taken out of the fish here. Sometimes there's some little bones right here, but it looks like they did a good job of getting the bones out. So for this one here, I'm just gonna season the fish. I like to season from high up because it spreads out evenly on the fillet and doesn't clump. And then we're gonna take that fish over to a pan that I have hot over here. And so we're gonna put a little oil on it. I have this preheated. You'll know the pan is ready when you see the oil dancing around the pan and you see a little bit of smoke. And then we'll just put it in the pan. And we're gonna just gently cook it on the skin. It's gonna come up a little bit. You can press it down with the spatula just to get the skin crispy. And then this is gonna cook for about anywhere from 5 to 8 minutes, I think it'll take to cook the fish. Just gonna throw a little bit of herbs into the pan to give some flavor to the fish. And now, use the spatula here just to loosen a little so it doesn't stick. Turn the heat up. And then we're gonna take the fish into the oven here. And while we're taking the fish into the oven, we're gonna go over here and make a quick little salad just to go with our fish. Fresh olive oil over the top of it.